Greetings, everyone. Dr. Ikena Finch is here. I am so excited to bring you our next session of the Social Power Summit speaker interview series. That's how it goes. I know it's like, right? You named it, right? So today we're going to have Shadé Wayadu in today, and I am so excited to have her. She is part of our content panel. Hello. Come on in the room, everybody, while she is coming on. Hello, Miss Misty. How are you? Yes, we're waiting on Miss Shadé to come on in, and as soon as she does, then we can get started with this great interview. Hello, everybody. Hello. So, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there she is. Yeah, there she is. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see here. You don't have a camera. Are you not on your phone? I don't see a camera. Ah, there you are. Okay. She's here, everybody. Lovely stuff. Yes, she is here. Okay. Lovely stuff. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for being here with us today.
Yay, of course I was going to be here. I just couldn't remember how we were meeting. We use so much technology, Dr. Finch and I, that I was like, how are we doing this?
Yeah, exactly. So, welcome, Miss Shadé Wayadu. Thank you so much for being a part of the Social Power Summit. They were like, there she is. Yes, there she is. And so, you are going to be on the content panel, and you're going to be talking about branding and how important that is for businesses for their social media. So, I'm going to let you introduce yourself a little bit while and then we'll get started with our interview.
Absolutely. So my nose is itching. I'm going to scratch it.
Okay.
Welcome, beautiful people. This is Shadé Wayadu. I'm a digital brand strategist, international speaker, best-selling author. And my goal is to help entrepreneurs build their brands, market programs online, and live their best life while also making the PayPal bling. I'm so excited to be a part of the inaugural Social Power Summit. I remember when this was an idea, and I'm so proud of Dr. Finch. And of course I was going to be there, and of course I was going to be here. And guess what? You need to be here too, because we can't wait to see you at this event. And I'm on the content panel talking about branding. I'm excited.
Yes, branding. So, I know we have a lot of questions, and I also know that you are doing a course creation class pretty soon. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as well, because that is also included in branding, and that'll also talk about how they advertise their different things that they're going to put out in that course that they take from you, right? So let's start with branding. Tell us 3 things that you see that you want people to stop on social media.
Stop doing. Okay.
Yes, stop
doing.
This
is a great question.
Like right now.
What I want people to stop doing is stop hiding behind automation. Automation is amazing, and I love it. But we need to see you a little bit more behind these automated quotes on Hootsuite. We need to see you. This is a season of people connecting with the CEOs directly. We feel like we can go to the top of the list and talking right to Mark Zuckerberg. And that's what people want to see from you. So automation is the bomb.com, but people want to see you. And that's even a lesson for myself, because people are like, hey, where are you? We miss you. We need to see you. Right. So people need to see you. Stop hiding behind automation, and people need to actually see you. That's number one. Number two, what I want to stop seeing online is everyone getting mad at people who actually market and talk about their businesses.
Uh-oh.
Stop getting mad at people who are seemingly successful. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And I just say, why are you mad at this person? Why are we mad at Kylie Jenner? There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. Why are we mad at people who are taking a leap of faith into entrepreneurship, putting themselves out there, having success? Let's celebrate it. Because if you can have room for somebody else's success, guess what? You can have room for your own success. So let's begin to be more of a cheerleader. Let's begin to be more of less in competition mode, but be as acceptable and excited for other people as we would be if those were our own wins. Number three, what I am tired of seeing is feeling like you have to do everything. The people who feel like they have to do everything on their own. And the last one, this is what it really is. Not just doing things on your own, feeling like you have to be perfect. I just had a live stream about that. Feeling like you have to have the perfect Facebook, the perfect Instagram feed, the perfect tweet, and you're portraying and projecting this perfection on the internet, so that when someone finds that 1 ounce of imperfection, your whole persona comes tumbling down. When in actuality, it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay. I told you, I got to scratch my nose. I got allergies. Be a human. People are connecting with you. They need to be able to see and resonate with you by seeing a piece of themselves. So it's okay for life not to be perfect. And I just turned 30 and I talked about, like, my first status was about me being unhappy about something that day. And I thought about, should I share that? Should I not share it? And I said, no, let me share that my only emotion is not happiness all the time. We have multiple emotions, and it's okay for people to know that. Life doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm not going to sit here and project like it is. So people who pretend and fake and front like it is perfect, let's let that go. People who complain about people who market, let that go. And people who are hiding behind automation, let these things go, beautiful people, and step into the real world of social media and entrepreneurship.
Uh-oh. Okay. I wasn't expecting those.
I wasn't expecting that question, but hey, we made it work.
Okay. You know it. Yes. Look here. You learn not to expect, what not to expect from me. I come all the way from left field. So, because I want the people to really get the real. That's part of being at the Social Power Summit, because the people that I chose come with the real. I'm tired of this fluffy social media shenanigans. Tired of it. We are coming with the real here at the Social Power Summit. We want you to say, look, we're not happy all the time. Our stuff does break down. We have technical issues, and it's okay. Our branding may not come out the first time. We may have to redo it again. It's okay. But the point is that you get some action, you put some skin in the game, and you get this out here. Stop trying to hide behind the automation, as she said. Because you know what? My brain got larger when I started showing my face. Shadé's brand got larger when she started showing her face. And see, that's what people need to realize when they're talking about their branding. People need to have a connection with you, the product, what have you, before they're going to drop a dime. Okay? And then they're going to keep coming back because they know that stuff is real. Okay? So, but if you're sitting up there hiding behind pretty pictures, they don't know if you're real or not.
And one thing that we both learned was live streaming changed the game for that. So yes. These people who are hiding behind just pretty pictures and well done photos in front of the Eiffel Tower, a lot of that stuff became real. The stuff hits the fan when live streaming came, because you can't be fake. It's happening in real time. So you have no other choice. And I tell people, just being yourself is powerful. And I'm glad I'm on the content panel, because that's a piece of content. Talking about what you're going through, talking about what's happening in your life. And you don't have to share everything. Right. But people want a piece of you. So share a handful of things, share the things that you're comfortable with sharing, but understand that definitely a part of both of our content creation strategies.
Agreed. Now, since we are talking about the branding, let's go ahead and throw in the content, shall we? Because I know you're getting ready to do this course creation class, because I know a lot of people are sitting on their greatness, got videos for days. All they have to do is put it in a class and go ahead and sell that thing, but they don't know how to do it. And that's where you're going to come in. But then you're also going to show them the branding piece as well. You know, you're not going to send them out there, just tell them to throw a video in the box and then call it a wrap. Okay. But so tell us a little bit about, like, if you've been waiting to do a course, what are these things that we need?
If you have been waiting, stop delaying. We just talked about it. Waiting is not a wealth building strategy. That was one of the things one of my coaches said to me all the time. Waiting is not a wealth building strategy. We live in a society where you know how to do things, and the things that you know can get you paid well, and you can be highly compensated for the things that you already know, because in someone else's eyes, you are already an expert. So what I am encouraging entrepreneurs to do, women entrepreneurs, is to build a movement around teaching what you know and getting paid well for it. Yes. So what do you need to know? You need to know something. What is that thing your girlfriend is always calling you about? Your coworkers are always asking you because they know you know how to do it. That's more than likely the thing that you can package up into a simple course or training and sell it online. And turn your website, that most people are probably not going to right now, into a digital ATM. We need multiple ways to make money in 2018, multiple streams of income. Even if you still work a 9 to 5, which is totally fine, you can still make some money online. Everyone can use an additional XYZ dollar amount in their bank account. I know everyone can. So I want you to think about, what do you already know? How can you already serve and support people? And how can we package it into a product? That's the brand part. There's one thing to already have a lipstick, right? It's another thing when Kylie Kardashian or Kylie Jenner puts Kylie Cosmetics on it. It becomes a brand. It's one thing when you have a cup of coffee. It's another thing when Starbucks stamps their label on it. Yes. It gets that higher level perceived value. That's how you can take a $5 probably tube of lipstick and turn it into a $30 tube of lipstick at MAC. The branding makes it stand out. The branding up levels the product, and it makes people see that this is for me and this is not for me. So that's what we add on to the simple idea of whatever it is that you want to sell. We add the branding because it gives it a higher level perceived value. It attracts the people that you want to work with, and it also repels the people that you don't want to work with. And it lets people know, and it keeps it memorable. That's why we add the brand. It's not just a course, it's not just a product. You want to build a brand around it so people can actually remember that you are a difference maker and you have a solution to help them.
Woo! She just made it, just dropped it in a night and put a little bow on it and, and just said, be about your way, right? She made it sound real easy, right? And honestly, if you're ready to put in the work, it is easy because you have her. Okay? You have that class where you can just go to it. She's going to give you the steps. She's going to walk you through it. She's going to give you a blueprint, and here we go, But, and then, of course, then after you take the class and you're still in the mood, you want to move on to another level, then you come to the Social Power Summit, and then you get some more of her. And the other people that's going to be there, with the Instagram, throw the Instagram on it, throw the Twitter on it, throw the Periscope on it. Whatever it is that you're missing, let's come on and take this to the next level. Let's start taking some action.
Absolutely. And this is what I want you guys to make a commitment to. I want you to make a commitment to getting your ticket to the Social Power Summit and making a commitment to learn 3 things and implementing those things within 90 days of the conference. You don't need to learn everything. We're not telling you to go learn every strategy for Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, live streaming, and everything. What I'm saying is learn what you need to learn in this season. Get those top 3 golden nuggets. and make a commitment within 90 days, the end of the year, because you're going into Q4 by that time, by the conference is going to be ending, make a commitment to implement. And when we get to January 1st, 2019, share with us what you implemented and the wins. We're doing this because we want you to win. The reason why this conference, if you haven't heard, it's having to give other people a voice in social media. We consume content, we watch these videos, we like and share and say, yes, girl, no, boy. We say all these things, but do we understand that we can have a say and a voice in what happens in social media and be invited to the table for what happens on these platforms? That's so powerful. Both of us have been invited to the table, and we want more people to know that the table exists.
Exactly.
And guess what? When they don't invite you, you have Social Power Summit creating their own table, because guess what? We all got an opportunity to eat together, learn, grow, and connect. So I'm just so excited to be a part of this event. Do me a favor, share this broadcast out. If you know some people that need to be at this conference, they need some motivation, they need some inspiration, they need to figure out how to make social media work for them without being overwhelmed and underpaid. Boom.
Exactly. And there are so many people out there that are doing the thing on social media and they're not getting acknowledged. You keep seeing the same old people, but now we have a platform for them. So let's support this platform. We've been asking for it. We've been saying we're tired of seeing the same old stuff. Now it's something new. Let's support that. So now, Shadé, I want you to tell me, what are the 3 brand secrets that everybody needs to have in place for their branding on social media? What 3 things do they need to have in place?
Great questions. I go back to this whether I'm talking in a video or I'm talking to a client in one-on-one. The first thing that you need to have is you need to know who you are. Because I love to use a quote by Oprah when she first went in, talking about Oprah's story, and when she first went into broadcast journalism, she tried to be like Barbara Walters. She wanted to speak like Barbara, have her hair like Barbara, dress like Barbara, do the news like Barbara, and she got fired trying to be somebody else. And in these internet streets, it's so easy to be somebody else but you.
Yes.
So the first thing is to identify who you are, what you're great at, what makes you unique. That unique value proposition, some people call it the unique selling proposition. What makes you you? What's your swag sauce, your secret sauce? The next thing is, who are you designed to uniquely serve? Number 2 is, you have to be clear, crystal clear, about your target market. You don't have to talk to everyone. The best brands are niched. They are specific. They're exclusive. They're not for everyone. They're not everyone's brand. And I want you to know, even an Apple is not in everybody's brand. That's why they say, are you a Mac or a PC? It's not in everybody's brand. And I want you to take a piece out of that $1 billion marketing budget and brand and think about how you can use that for yourself. And number 3 is, you got to have an offer, a uniquely created and designed offer that is for you. And I want to be with you. They will tell you, like your boo. They'll fall in love with your brand. I got to itch a little bit. They will tell you that. Okay. And guess what? It's okay. And then make an offer. Because if you're in business, business is about commerce. You have to get paid. You have to make offers. You have to let people know that there's an opportunity to work with you. And that's okay. Exactly. So what makes you uniquely amazing? Who your audience is, the dream client that you have. And you can have multiple iterations of dream clients as you expand your brand. But who's that first person? Name her or him. I tell my clients, name them. We have a name for my ideal client. And most of my clients who are the higher level investors are that person, down to the T, the letter, or sometimes what we call the PhD. They are down to that person. And figure out exactly what they need from you to offer in this season that you are exceptionally amazing at. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Now, see, I love that. You know, you broke it down greatly. Now, you look at brands, you look at content. Now, when you go to purchase content, or when you go to say, wow, that's a great brand, what is the three things that stand out for you? You know, when you're telling that person, oh, no, you can't do that, or no, you can't do this. What are those three things that's going to make you stand out in the crowd?
What makes people stand out? So number one is really just being a disruptor, going against the grain. So what can I do that's different than what everybody else in my marketplace is doing? Going against the grain. Sometimes some people try they try to do this deliberately and it doesn't really work for them. But if you're going to be a disruptor, you got to own it. You got to own being a disruptor if that is a part of your brand. Everybody's not like that. So if everybody's saying use funnels and you're like, I've got the anti-funnel method, you don't have to do it the way other people do it, you can do it your way. People are looking for a new message. They're looking for new hope. So if you give them an opportunity to say, the way that we've been doing this in the past is not exactly working. Here's a new option, a new alternative. Being disruptive in the marketplace is powerful. Going back to the example of Apple. We didn't have digital music on a gadget. We had a boombox, we had cassette players, we had DVDs, CDs, cassettes, 8 tracks. Somebody had to be a disruptor and say, there's a new way of listening to music. There's a new way of purchasing music. There's a new way. Join me in my new way. So being a disruptor is really powerful. But I tell people, don't be a disruptor just because Shadé said be a disruptor. Be a disruptor because you actually are one. Be one because you actually are one. Not because it's a gimmick, it's something that you can just do. Do it because you wholeheartedly believe that there's a better way of doing things, doing life and business. So that's number one. Number three is, let's go into the visual aesthetics. Notice that I did not really talk about visual branding until right now. Having great photos really can go a long way. That's not the first thing that you need. That's not the only thing that you need. There's great stock photos for free if you don't have your own. But having great photos that can tell a story through the picture can go a long way. And having photos in backgrounds and doing things that are different than what you see in the marketplace can really go a long way. We don't want to drown in the sea of sameness. I don't want your market to sound like everybody else, be like everybody else, do it the way they're doing it. You want it to be different. So your photos can really be a way for you to stand out, especially high quality professional photos. Make that investment when you're ready to do that. Make that investment. Cut it with the selfies. You want me to pay $1,000 and you could not invest in a professional headshot? That's why I'm loving that we're having a brand photographer at the conference so that you and makeup artist, a team, so that you can bedazzle yourself and look phenomenal. Because let me tell you, I ain't wake up like this, and I don't like to wear makeup every day. But when I'm having those long-standing photos, it makes total difference to have lashes and have your eyebrows popping. It makes a difference when you spruce up yourself because the people who are investing in you want to be like you. And if you looking broke, busted, and disgusted, they go and think, oh, she ain't got it going on. I'm not working with her. So you do need to invest in your visual branding, and you can start off with some great photos. Number three is you need to, at this point, live video and incorporating video into your branding strategy is a necessity. I'm going to say it's mandatory at this point. I don't care what you're selling. It doesn't have to be a 20-minute video. It can be a 2-second, it can be a 30-second clip. But actually incorporating video into your brand strategy is so important because 80% of digital marketing and marketing is going towards video. You have the opportunity with a phone today to create a commercial. You don't need TV. You are TV. Take full advantage of the season that we live in because we don't know what the landscape is going to be and how it's going to change, but take advantage of the tools that we have today and make an impact in, increase your influence and income in the marketplace.
Well, those were great. Great tips. And see that you just kept giving them more reason why they should come to the Social Power Summit. That is awesome. So I want to segue before we, as we're coming to a close. I want to ask you. So why did you decide to be part of the Social Power Summit?
Oh, I was going to be a part of the Social Power Summit. Whether that meant I was a volunteer, I was an attendee, I was going to be there because number one, I believe in Dr. Finch's mission for this conference, giving people a voice, having people at the table. When we've been at events and conferences and we've seen it, the difference that it makes when people of color have an input, it makes a total difference at what is discussed at the table, who you see, what we can accomplish together. It makes a total difference. And as we continue to be consumers of this content and of these platforms, we deserve for our voices, our talents, and skill sets to be heard.
Well, thank you so much, Shadé, for being a part. I am honored that you came through and was part of the panel, that you were able to do this interview with us today. And please let people know where to find you and about this course that we talked about.
No problem. So you can find me on the internet across at Future Dr. Shade or Dr. Shadé, Future Dr. Shade. And you can find out more about our course at bit.ly/course creation masterclass. I know Dr. Finch has been talking about this class. It's only $30 for the next 48 hours for my 30th birthday. So you have an opportunity to get this special rate over the next 48 hours and join us. This is ideal for you if you want to start teaching online. You want to learn how to leverage digital marketing to create your course. And guess what? You can create something very simple within the next 48 hours and monetize it very quickly. So we're looking forward to having you if that's something that tickles your fancy. And we'll be having other courses and programs later down the line. But you can go to bit.ly/course creation masterclass. And I can't wait to see you live. And we're going to be live this Saturday. The replay will be available.
Oh, wow. So from this class, you will be able to create that course that you've been putting off for forever. And, how would that feel to have that under your belt and done and ready to share with people that need your services and need your gifting? How wonderful would that be? And so, 48 hours, $30. Saturday, you go out there, you have the training, you sit up there and you make this awesome class, and then you get your gifting out to the people. It's a no-brainer. Then, of course, after you get the class together and you want to say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do some more, then you get your Social Power Summit ticket and you come to Nashville in September, and everybody's been asking, is it going to be virtual? No, it is not going to be virtual. You need to be in the seat, because we just talked about stop hiding, behind the automation. It's time for people to see you. It's time for you to build those connections. It's time for you to make those networking connections. So you have to be there. Now, will there be some videos and some snippets here and there? Yeah, there'll be some snippets, but the whole thing will not be virtual. So if you want all the nuggets, the hot stuff, you'll have to be in Nashville, Tennessee on September 14th or 15th to get these things. And then, of course, you can also come to Amber's Mixer and on the 13th. You can come to my birthday party on the 14th. And then, of course, you get to meet great people like Shadé, Amber, and all the other speakers there as well. So do you have any closing words for us tonight, Shadé?
My closing words are: get your tickets and be okay with being yourself. Get your tickets to the Social Power Summit. We can't wait to see you there.
Well, y'all heard it. Y'all, and if y'all are just coming in on the tail end, get that replay together. Watch that replay, because she dropped a lot of branding and content nuggets. So, and they were free 99. So go back and watch this replay so that y'all can get all of those good nuggets that Shadé has dropped. So with that being said, thank you so much. Go to socialpowersummit.com, get your room there for the special rate, and also get your ticket to the Social Power Summit. Rooms go off sale August 23rd. So if you don't get your ticket now, at least get your rooms before the time is up. We have a month left. So with that being said, until next time,
Bye-bye.
bye.